Thank you for today. Mom was happy she finally got to meet you.
Is that so?
She can't wait to see you again.
Is that so?
Is something wrong?
What do you mean?
You seem a bit cold. Did something happen?
Not really.
Don't give me that. You're definitely acting weird. If something's wrong, just tell me. After all, we're engaged. We're getting married, so we should be able to discuss anything and everything.
In that case, I didn't know you were raised by a single mother.
Huh?
You really should have told me that.
What?
If I'd known your mom is a poor single mother, I wouldn't have met her today.
Sorry, but I really don't understand what you're saying. Is there a problem? I don't understand what your issue is.
Why didn't you inform me of your family's circumstances? You were hiding it from me, right? You were embarrassed that you were raised by a single mother, right?
Excuse me? I have nothing to be embarrassed about. I told you I didn't have a dad, right?
Yeah, but I thought he just didn't live with you or something like that. I can't believe you were raised by a single mother. That is really the worst. You really should have told me that beforehand.
How can you say such cold-hearted things? I don't see how being raised by a single mother affects our relationship.
It wouldn't make a difference if we were just dating.
Huh?
But you and I were engaged, right? So we should have known these things about each other. I can't believe that you didn't tell me. If I'd known you were poor, I wouldn't have asked you to marry me. What a waste of time.
You're lying, right? This is all a gag or something, right?
There is no way this is all a gag. I'm serious. Oh, why did I want to marry you anyways? If I marry a poor person like you, I know in the future you'll cause me problems.
I won't cause you any problems. Furthermore, why does being raised by a single mother automatically mean we're poor? We aren't poor.
There's no way that's true. You can stop your bad acting. It's beginning to get on my nerves. No matter how you look at it, your family's income is definitely below the norm.
How can you say that? It's not true.
Anyhow, let's forget we were engaged.
What? Are you kidding? You met my mother.
As a result of meeting your mother, I knew it would never work between us. I never imagined you didn't have a father.
Isn't that rather superficial of you? These things are common these days. I'll have you know, my father passed away due to a terrible illness. I don't know why this is such a big deal for you.
I don't care about that. I just want to marry someone normal.
Like I'm not normal. I work, have a great salary. What's wrong with that?
But if something happens to your mom, I don't want to deal with any financial burdens that may occur in the future. When I thought about that possibility, all my feelings towards you vanished. To be honest, I was dating you and someone else. I think I'll marry the other girl.
What? Someone else?
I had chosen you over her to marry, but she's subservient, rather homey type that's good at cooking and other housework. If only you weren't raised by a single mother. But you know what? I just found out the other girl's father has his own company. She has both parents and they're healthy. I guess it's settled then. I'm going with her. So, it's over between us.
What do you mean you've been seeing someone else? Were you cheating on me?
Well, I wouldn't word it like that.
But that's what it is, isn't it?
Let it go already. Oh, that's why I hate poor people. We aren't getting married anymore, but I'll let you keep the ring. It was rather cheap. If you're ever stuck for money, feel free to sell it.
You jerk. I don't need your stupid ring. I have plenty of money.
Don't try to act all high and mighty with me, you poor, poor girl.
I don't want your ring. I'll send it to you. Don't ever contact me again.
That's my line, babe. Don't hold on to any hopes of us getting back together. I have no intention of ever getting back together with you.
I can't believe I fell for a guy like you. Goodbye.
Hello, you poor girl. How have you been?
Oh, don't send me such a crude text. What do you want?
I have an important announcement, you poor girl.
What is it? I'm not interested in anything that has to do with you, Charles. Why did you contact me?
Do you remember my girlfriend?
Huh?
I texted you about my girlfriend, the other girl I was considering for marriage.
Who do you think you are? A Maharaj with a harem of girls you're considering for marriage?
It can't be helped. After all, I'm in the top tier financially and socially.
People who say they're in the top tier really aren't up that high, financially or socially.
Shut up, you poor girl.
How many times do I need to tell you I am not poor?
Whatever. Anyhow, I have an important announcement. My girlfriend, the CEO's daughter, and I have decided to get married. I'm so happy I found out you were from a poor single mother household before we got married.
You little... My mother is a CEO as well. Her company makes over $45 million each year.
Huh?
I'm tired of being nice, so let me just tell you. After I explain my family to you, don't ever ask me for this information again. And don't ever refer to me as a poor girl. That's just rude. My mother is the CEO of my late dad's fashion company. Annual sales are over $45 million. My grandparents own a lot of property in the city, so we've never had any financial difficulties. And due to my mother's wonderful business acumen, I grew up lacking nothing.
Huh? What? But when I met your mom, she didn't look like a CEO or anything. We met at a cafe downtown. I thought there was some reason you didn't want me to see your house, like it's small or dirty or in a bad neighborhood.
It's the opposite.
Huh?
Our house is really luxurious, so I thought it may make you nervous. I chose the cafe so you could relax and talk to my mother, but I see it had the opposite effect.
I don't get it. Why didn't you explain that properly?
I'm happy I got to see your true colors.
Huh?
Can you imagine finding out your husband is a jerk? I would have had to divorce you. I'm so happy I got to see the real you, Charles, before things went too far.
Don't say that about me.
You looked down on me just because I was raised by a single mother and assumed we were poor? You're such a pompous jerk. I didn't know people like you still existed. You are so behind the times. I'm sure you came to these conclusions because you were busy comparing me to the other girlfriend, the CEO's daughter.
It's not exactly true.
Give up, I know everything, but I really don't care. You and the CEO's daughter, you've decided to get married, right? Congratulations. I don't want to ever see you again, get involved with you ever again.
But aren't you the daughter of a CEO as well?
Oh, please. The size of our businesses are so different.
Huh?
When I told Mom that you broke off our engagement, she got angry and had you investigated.
What?
She found out which company's CEO's daughter you were two-timing me with. Apparently, they are our third-tier contractor.
Huh?
Our contractor's contractor. Please don't put me in the same category as your CEO's daughter girlfriend.
Is that so?
Men who decide their marriage partner based on whether they have two parents or daughters of CEOs are scumbags. I really think men like that will never be truly happy.
Don't say that.
Oh, and we just also found out some other juicy information.
What?
The CEO's daughter, she loves to go out clubbing. To strip clubs, that is.
What are you saying?
It's not like you're together every day, right?
Well, yes, we see each other 2 or 3 times a week, but once we get married, we'll obviously be living together.
Apparently, the nights she's not with you, she's with her favorite stripper.
Stripper? Are you serious?
If you really want to know, why don't you ask her? I'm just telling you what the PI told Mom and me.
PI? Then I'm sure it's true. I didn't know she went to strip clubs.
Apparently, there are a few strip clubs she frequents. All of the money she receives from her parents ends up there. Her parents are really fed up and have threatened to stop her allowance. I heard that's why she's looking for someone to marry.
Wait, does this mean her parents won't be giving her any money anymore? Then how is she going to survive? She told me she hated working.
Why do you think she chose you, Charles?
Huh?
She plans on using your money, Charles. That's why she was looking for someone to marry.
So, she's planning to use me.
Who knows? It's not like the detective can read minds. Well, this is all that I know. I finished explaining everything, so will you disappear from my life?
I've been thinking, Vicky. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
I know you've been wrong about everything in this ordeal, but what is this apology for? What is this apology in reference to?
Doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm wrong. I want to get back together with you, Vicky.
What an absurd idea.
Let's give it another shot, Vicky. I promise I'll make you happy.
No, thank you.
Why not? Can't you see how sincere I am in my apology?
No matter how much you apologize, the feelings I had towards you, they vanished. And now I can only think of you as a scumbag. I hope you and the CEO's daughter are happy.
Don't say that. I want to be happy with you, Vicky. I don't care about the CEO's daughter.
How can you say something awful like that? You switched over so quickly from me to her. And the reason for the switch was because my mother was a single mother, right? I can't respond to scum like you.
I'm really, really sorry. I said that about you and your mother, but it was because I didn't know the truth. And now that I do, I'm really, really sorry. I promise I'll never do it again.
What will you never do again? I don't want to get back together, so don't contact me ever again. In addition to getting engaged to the CEO's daughter, didn't you get her pregnant? And you can say all of this to me?
Pregnant.
You didn't know. Oh, the PI got a hold of her medical records. I'm sure she's planning to tell you soon, maybe even tonight. Congratulations, Daddy.
Wait a minute. I want to marry you, Vicky. I don't care about that awful woman. She's into strippers, right? Then how can I be sure this child is mine?
Wait. This has nothing to do with me, right? I don't know why you're telling me this.
I'm sorry. I keep apologizing, so please consider coming back to me. Vicky, when I imagine you, I see us together, the way it should be.
Charles, when I imagine you, all I see is a pile of garbage. Anyway, don't you think you should honor your duty and make the CEO's daughter and your child happy? And if you continue to contact me, well, I'll have no choice but to seek legal counsel.
No, Vicky, don't make this such a big deal. I'm sorry, Vicky, but don't leave me. Let's get back together.
Oh, you're making me dizzy with how fast you turn your back on people. Don't ever contact me again. You poor, poor scumbag. The CEO's daughter revealed her pregnancy to Charles. It was also revealed her parents found out she was stealing money from them, and they kicked her out and cut all ties to her. Charles couldn't run away as he made her pregnant, so they ended up getting married. After they got married, the CEO's ex-daughter controlled all the money and spent it as she pleased. Charles had to work even harder to keep up with all her expenses, though he was unable to enjoy his money and ended up leaving a poor, poor boy's life. What comes around goes around, right?